Hello, I will be presenting our Blue Ocean strategy on our version of a grocery, prescription, and meal prep delivery service put together by Natasha Barnes Word, Renee Jordan, Denisha Hartz, and James Albright. The introduction. Our focus will be customers with low mobility and those with a busy schedule. We will have 3 services that our customers can utilize for convenience. The grocery store allows customers to choose their own grocery or choose the meal prep dinner specific for that night and customize it to fit their needs. Doctors have the ease of putting in the prescription for their patient, and it will be delivered within 2 hours. Also, kiosks will be available in store for those who may not be able to utilize a cell phone or computer. Current state of industry. Competitors offer the following services separately for grocery delivery, prescription delivery, and meal prep delivery. Offerings are not always nationwide, but local or regional. Competitors consist of Ship, Postmate, Medival, Capsule, Deliver Care RX, Script Drop, Amazon Fresh, HelloFresh, Instacart, Peapod, Fresh Direct, and Farmingo. It focuses on a particular store, pharmacy, or warehouse. Services are requested online and delivered 2 hours after request has been submitted. Evidence of interest. Grocery. Many consumers are looking for fast and convenient ways to meet their needs while still living their busy lives. Online food and meal delivery services also offer solutions to shoppers living in food deserts where there are no groceries, farmer markets, or easy access to whole fresh foods. In addition, meals are frozen and will save until consumers are ready to eat them. They can help consumers reduce food waste, which accounts for, on average, 40% of Americans' grocery purchases annually. Grocery stores have opted to allow customers to pick what they need in their spare time, and a delivery driver will deliver within an hour or 2 without having to step outside their front door and endure traffic. Worldwide, the market for food delivery stands at $83 billion, or 1% of the total food market and 4% of food sold through restaurants and fast food chains. Prescriptions. The new data shows how patients with chronic conditions can increase savings, convenience, and adherence by having their prescriptions delivered directly to their homes. This service eliminates stress, frustration with waiting for lines and having to fill your own prescription. Meal prep is changing the way Americans make dinner. The big trend right now is getting a box of ingredients delivered because not everyone has that much time or energy to cook dinner nightly. People are pressed for time, they are distracted by their phones and work and want to spend time with their family. So going to the supermarket becomes a nuisance. Plus, grocery shopping can be overwhelming when consumers are faced with hundreds of options and must read label after label to find the ingredients and goods that meet their dietary needs. Every week, you pick several meals from an ever-changing list of offerings on a company's website. And a few days later, a box packed with chilled, pre-measured ingredients and detailed cooking instructions arrives on your doorstep. Value innovation. In an effort to add value innovation to GRx2G, management is working to reduce the cost of the service to the company while increasing the value to the customer. Reduce company costs. Buying in larger quantities will create a savings for the company. The company will know ahead of time the availability of produce and be able to plan out the meal kits accordingly. The company will gain good public relations by utilizing the local farmers market. Lastly, there will be an increase in membership due to the increase in service with the prescription delivery and the meal kits. Kiosk access will increase membership with an easy-to-use application with customer support nearby. The increase of customer benefits. Meal kits add convenience to the busy household. The multiple ways to order will fit most levels of technology users. From the smartphone application, the kiosk, the doctor's office, and lastly the website, this should eliminate most of the hindrance to placing an order. The delivery of prescriptions will be a benefit to those that are not feeling well and would just like to be home after a doctor's visit or even a hospital stay. Meal gift giving just got easier for those that enjoy taking or sending a meal to a loved one. Many churches have a sign up for meals for families that are going through rough times. This service makes it easy to order a kit and have it delivered on any day. 4 Actions Framework. Promoting our service of delivering groceries, prescriptions, and meal preparation will reduce the price of making meals, the time to prepare, cook, and shop for groceries and prescriptions, and reduce the amount of traffic within the store. It will also create ease of options of what to prepare and how to obtain food, create convenience for the customer, more jobs for the community, and more family time. Groceries and prescriptions to go will increase clientele and the number of employees for the store. It will also eliminate the amount of travel and stress associated with leaving your home to look for what you need, wait in line to pay, and then go home. Strategic Canvas. Grocery and prescriptions to go found that in order to improve their company, they need to take some blue ocean strategy action. They took some time to follow these 4 steps: visual awakening, visual exploration, visual strategy fair, and visual communication. Visual awakening. The executive team put together an as-is chart to make sure they understood where the company is currently. Visual exploration. The team took time to visit other competitors' websites and stores to see how they are running their services. The data collected, in some cases, helped with the 4 action framework in terms of eliminating services and creating change. Visual strategy fair. The team gathered feedback from various sources and with this information created a to-be future strategy. See the chart below. Visual communication. The team found that 3 items stuck out as needing attention. The price for the membership needed to be decreased. It can be higher than the competition due to the prescription delivery and the meal kit option, but not as high as it currently is set. The speed of the website and the smartphone application needs to be increased to avoid frustration on the part of the customer. The perceived risk needs to be decreased. Since the prescription delivery and the meal kit items are new, there is a perception of risk for the customer. With added positive public relations and easy to find reviews for the service, this perception can be changed. 3 characteristics of a good strategy. Innovative. Groceries and prescription to go first delivery service to provide additional delivery options and packages. Alternatives to using a technology to place orders such as kiosks, which is voice activated, phone services, or doing it digitally. Inclusive. catering not only to tech-savvy but to non-digital customers by being a referral from hospitals, doctor offices, and senior living centers. In demand. Expand the market to all of the major local grocers, offering similar services like Uber Eats, DoorDash for restaurant deliveries. Provide the customer with more options. These three characteristics describe the Blue Ocean strategy in the following ways. Innovative is under the formulation principle of reconstruct market boundaries. Inclusive is under the formulation principle of focusing on the big picture, not the numbers. The last characteristic in demand is under the formulation principle of getting the strategic sequence right. According to the Blue Ocean strategy, how to create uncontested market space and make the competition irrelevant, companies should not focus on head-to-head competition but to a blue ocean creation. An example of industry blue ocean creation is not focusing on rivals, however, looking for alternative industries. Reaching beyond existing demand. In order for groceries and prescriptions to go to reach beyond the current demand, it must increase its blue ocean size. To reach beyond existing demand, think non-customers before customers, commonalities before differences, and desegmentation before pursuing final segmentation. And providing focus on these points rather than their opposites, groceries and prescriptions to go will be able to grow in the market at a more stable and productive rate. As expressed before, the market has already begun to grow with a variety of these services, all from separate entities. While the initial reaction will be to compete for these customers, it is best to target new. By providing our services to hospitals, doctor offices, and senior living centers, we are able to enter into a market not as impacted by the current competition. This will allow for a stronger impact into the market as an all-in-one solution where customers will be able to see the ease of an all-in-one service. GRx2G is not looking to point out the shortcomings of its competitors, as our services will get groceries from the same stores they do. And projecting our services to be as good as Ship, Instacart, or ScriptDrop, we can give the customer base the comparison of something they already trust. And highlighting the same local groceries and product, we will not turn away any customers due to basing the industry. Where we will shine is how not only are we just as good as all of these companies, we also do what they all do in one big customizable package. As an all-in-one company with a long list of services provided, GRx2G is able to reach beyond the current demands to both non-customers and existing ones in the industry. We are able to provide a singular point of reference to allow a greater ease of access for new and existing customer bases. In our partnerships with doctors' offices and other companies, we can take the long list of errands from the client and bring what they need right to their door. The buyer utility map. The buyer utility map determines the highlighted each of the exceptional reasons for customers to use services from GRx2G. It outlines all the levers companies can pull to deliver exceptional utility to buyers, as well as the various experiences buyers can have with a product or service. Below is groceries and prescription to go buyer utility map that determines each of the areas in which GRx2G offers a buyer's utility and a stage on the buyer experience cycle. Customer productivity as the basis of our blue ocean has the largest impact between the 6 levers. While those with tech skills or familiarity, the phone app, website, and kiosk will all provide a supplemental use of smart technology and its understanding. As this is tech-based, a larger focus will need to be given to those with low tech understanding to prevent the loss of sales. Our all-in-one processing provides a narrower time waiting for deliveries as the customer is not dependent on multiple services to bring the goods requested. The use of these services is very straightforward as the products are being purchased, such as food, are things that the customer already has a solid understanding of. We are removing the complications of how they receive the product and consolidating. Its simplicity is compounded for those who are already familiar with these type of services and applications, while our app will draw in more tech-savvy clients. The kiosks in stores will reach out to those who already are stuck in line and frustrated at the amount of day lost. This opens the ease of use for those who are not tech-savvy. In conclusion, groceries and prescriptions to go is making great strides to exit the red ocean of competition in the grocery delivery service by focusing on the following aspects to draw in non-customers. Making kiosks available in the store for those that do not have or like smartphone applications, partnering with doctor offices for prescription delivery, providing easy to find and order meal kits for added convenience to busy households, making a concerted effort to make services available for low mobility and busy households. Thank you so much for your time.